Hello everybody and welcome to the Måneskin YouTube channel where in half an hour's time we are going to be getting the premiere for The Loniest, the brand new single. And the band are with us right now. Please make some noise, guys! Woo! Let's go! Nice to see you. God, it's been ages, hasn't it, since we've seen each other, hasn't it? Ages. Yeah, no, we were hanging out yesterday. We had a really nice time doing an interview for some other bits, but it's nice to be with you on your YouTube channel right now ahead of the premiere for The Loniest, which is going to be happening really soon. Half an hour for that one, guys. Spread the word. Tell your mates. First off, I guess, is this the first time for a video, Damiano, that you guys have been really, truly involved in it?
Like acting-wise, I think it's the first video where we actually
a bit with Mamma Mia, but
but it was more on a funny side, so it was kind of easier. Like it's the first time we. It's more images.
Yeah,
it's
this is more
action.
real.
It's
okay. So, Ethan? Do you like acting? Does it come quite naturally to you?
Like, from my perspective,
I love it.
What happens?
No.
Oh, okay, sure. Don't worry. It's fine. It's very cool.
No.
Well, like, from my inner perspective, I would say that I liked it a lot to make like all the videos and all the scenes, and I also liked a lot to then see myself through the scenes and through the shows that we made. Yeah. Because I don't know, I just had fun, a lot of fun with it, and I just tried to feel natural.
Thomas, when you wrote the song, was there some visuals in mind when you were writing the song? Did you guys have an idea of what you wanted the video to be as you were writing?
I would say that it depends, because sometimes, yes, it's happened, but sometimes we talk about the video, so we make like basically a brainstorming all together, and every one of us, we talk about different ideas, and we try to match the whole ideas to write out a story, so it depends, I will say, yeah.
So Vic, what were the first images that came to mind when you guys were maybe writing the song? How did it feel? How did it see as you were writing it?
I remember the first idea was actually the nanos, that we got this whole funeral idea, because it's like a very sad song, but we didn't want to make it in a cheesy, romantic way, so we wanted a way to like give the same sad vibe of the song, but in a more original way, so yeah.
And did you get a chance to like pull from maybe other films or visuals, take references from other places for this one, Damiano?
Like, usually we work in this way, like we share ideas and then we start watching other videos to take inspiration, but this time it was a bit different because like I had this image of my funeral since the very first moments I was writing the song. So when I shared with them, we all liked the idea and we shared it with the director, and this time the director did all the job of searching for references, and because like every time we always do a lot and think a lot about the video clips, this time we wanted to like let the director have more freedom because we trust a lot in him. We think he's very, very talented, so we thought that his ideas could actually give something more to the video.
And you've got to concentrate on the acting as well.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean? If you want that big Hollywood break,
Exactly.
It can be all on me.
Yeah.
The song, the idea, everything.
Guys who are watching right now, don't forget, you guys can send your questions in as well. Get into the chat on the right-hand side on the YouTube channel. Fire in some questions for the band. I'm getting them through on the iPad right here, so I'll be able to ask them out to the band in just a second. I want to know, though, because I saw some stills of the video, right? There's some bits where, like, you're underwater. There's bits where, like, some of you look like almost like the Grim Reaper in a way. Like, it's really dark and kind of evil, almost like Halloweenish in a way, right? Now we're sort of getting to that time of year. Were there some fun moments on set, like, that come to mind at all?
Not fun.
No, not at all.
No.
I mean,
it was tough, but we had a legend on set. Like, there was this old woman, she was 82.
83.
She is. 83.
She wants to be known as 82.
Yeah, okay.
She's younger.
No, but she's 80 something, and we were like very worried for her because it was very demanding. The shooting.
Were in the rain.
It was in the rain with like huge fans, a lot of wind, so we thought like she's gonna die for sure. And then we talked to her and we said, are you okay with doing it? Do you want to go away? Like, do you want to? And she was like, oh no, oh my God, I want to do it. I'm going to stay here till I die. We're like, okay, we don't really want that, but no, but she was a legend.
Yeah. Great.
She's still alive.
Okay, that's good.
No, she's good. She's good.
So what role does she play in the video? Is she an actor? Was she?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're not giving it away just yet. Hey, I tell you what. We should probably dive into some fan questions. To be fair, we've got loads of these coming through right now. This is from Stephanie, who says, "What is your favourite part in the song?" Thomas, maybe you can give us your idea on that one.
It's the same. I would say, of course, the solo.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So you're biased, so the solo. What about you, Ethan?
My favorite part of the song? I don't know. Well, actually, the chorus is like a huge one. You know what I mean? So I think, yeah, this is also where the song started when we started rolling it. So, yeah, I'm really attached to it. So I liked it.
For you?
I'll say the solo as well.
Yeah? No, when you do...
My bass line is sick, but I'll say
Yes,
chorus.
the bass line of Victoria
He has the big moment.
sounds like an entire orchestra.
Yeah, it's
for
written
real,
as
for real.
violins.
You know, as usual, when you
Not
play
joking.
a sick bass line, no one hears it. And then there's the guitar solo, 2 bendings, and everyone's like, wow.
It's the glory. You take all the glory, but really you're the machine behind the whole thing. Right?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
that's right.
Damiano, I can probably guess for you, probably the whole song, right? The way you get to belt this thing out.
Yes, but the intro and the final part, I sing with very, very, very few voice, and it's the first time I do it in our songs. I always use like a lot of voice and a lot of emission, and this time, like especially in the intro, it's very, very whispered, and I never had the chance to do it a lot, so I'm happy.
It's like my voice now.
Yeah.
I could do it.
Oh yeah. Actually.
No, your voice now, it's my voice in LIVESTREAM.
Ooh.
I was going to say actually, did you kind of feel like you wanted to push yourself with this one too?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That was keen.
Like, yeah. It's by far, no, not by far. It's like, I would say, together with Coraline, it's the most personal song I've ever written. But it's, when we started writing the album, I decided to make it very, very personal and open, because I feel now I'm 23, I grow up, and I'm not insecure about myself anymore. So I'm kind of ready to open up with people who are watching this.
Can I ask you what it's about, what it's tapping into?
In the song specifically, or in this song, we had this very long writing session in LA, and we've been there for like 3.5 months. And this is like one of the very last songs that I worked on. So we were there since like 3 months, and my girlfriend was sick, so she couldn't come visit, and they were having like their friends and family come to visit, so I was kind of... No, it's not their fault, of course. I was happy for them, but I was feeling very, very homesick, and I was missing the most important things for me. So I started thinking, what if this never changes? Like, what if I actually lose something forever? What would I think? And then I kind of turn it over, and what would I say to the people that I love if one day I would go away and disappear?
So you thought about like the worst
the worst scenario possible.
The scenario that no one ever wants to think about, you thought about.
You have to sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. Teresa, thank you for your question. I think this is quite a good question, actually. Whose funeral is it?
We said that. We said that.
This man, every October he has to die in some way. Also last year...
Every October?
Yeah, because last year we released the music video to Mamma Mia in October, where we killed him as well.
God, of course.
Yeah.
And that was very gory.
So now it's funeral. Funeral time.
Yeah,
So it's
1
your
year
funeral
later.
every October from now on.
I said
We're gonna do it.
Which one have you seen, Thomas? Go on.
You have played the guitar solo of the Loniest that she commast you, and we didn't know it. Because in our song that is called Le Parole Lontane, I make like a live solo, okay, for that song that is not into the records. but I take inspiration from a part of that solo for this solo, and so it's very funny because lots of people heard that part during the live show.
Catches the moment.
That was an interesting question because it was about your guitar solo again, wasn't
Exactly.
it? That was an interesting question.
Okay, stop it. This one. Sorry
I
about
mean,
solo.
loads and loads of questions asking about an album. I'm sure there's probably only so much you can say, but we are on the Måneskin YouTube channel. There are thousands of people watching right now. There must be some kind of something.
It's coming.
I just finished the vocals.
Okay. So the vocals are done, they're laid down. And is
Also,
there...
the instrumental is done.
So another 6 years.
So in 5 years, more or less, it will be out.
Yeah, yes. Maybe a bit less.
And Iris would quite like to know about a tour.
There's like
Because you guys have got a lot of shows, right?
tour.
Yeah.
How does that feel touring all the time?
We
I mean,
don't
it's
think
literally
about it.
We should call it like that, the endless tour.
just-
Yeah.
I like that.
You just have not to think about it. Because if you think
that's
like
not
I
bad
have
idea.
70 gigs to do, you will die. Like, for sure.
It will be, you'll feel.
Yeah, like it will be fucking hell.
It's like, but I love the tour life personally. Like, it's the best moment for me. And even if it's stressful, it's still, even if it's stressful, but it's still the thing where you get the most fun. And even if you're like exhausted or anything, then you get on stage and get all the energy from the fans and the people.
I was going to say, it's just like, you know, we were talking about yesterday, weren't we? How you went all the way to Japan for the first time. You went to South America for the first time. And I mean, like, these aren't just fans. These are like your army in a way, right? I mean, there are legions of fans that are almost obsessive, which is a great thing, by the way. I'm not dissing you guys at all. I think it's an amazing thing how committed you are to this band. And like we were talking to a fan yesterday, well, you guys heard from a fan yesterday. She spent like £700 to come and see you guys, and like
24 hours.
and wait 24 hours exactly. You know, the commitment is amazing, and so for all of you guys watching right now, I think we said this in the studio, and obviously you wouldn't have got to hear this, but these guys are so honoured to have you as their fans.
Yeah.
We are.
Like massively so. So keep up the energy for sure.
Thank you.
So let's get back focusing on the video, because how long have we got? We've got about 15 minutes until the video is premiering on the YouTube channel. I guess we've had a few stills. We talked about you being underwater, Damiano, at some point. Obviously, you don't want to give too much away, but how was that experience for you?
It started very bad and then like slowly got better because I had weights like at my ankles and in my pockets.
Oh, well,
because
so they were really just trying to drown
Because I
you.
had to drown. Like I shouldn't float. I had to drown. But the first 2 or 3 takes, we put too much weight actually. So it was very hard to get off the water. I thought I was gonna die.
Wow.
Yeah, because normally you swim and then like you know the physics brings you up.
You feel like a butterfly.
Yeah, but then like you
feel like a
you
butterfly.
swim and once the push you gave it's over, you go down again, but like very fast. So you gotta swim very fast, but you have no breath. So you kind of see the light
Oh my God.
and try to
scary.
reach it, but it's too far.
So it must have been the closest you got to dying then.
Not the closest, the closest in a video clip.
When was the closest?
Many times.
What the fuck?
Many times.
Many times close to dying?
Many times, man. I was like, I had many. Like my dad saved me at least 2
Oh,
times.
okay, yeah.
Oh, okay.
At
As a
least
kid.
2 times.
Oh, getting yourself into trouble as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
Sure,
I was
yeah.
pretty
That.
active.
What's the favourite moment on stage for you guys at the moment? That one's coming from Sarah, by the way. Thank you, Sarah, for your question. Ethan, what about for you? What's your favourite moment on stage?
On stage? You
Yeah, when you're
Yeah,
up
like
performing on
when
stage.
You're
Yeah.
playing.
Well, actually, I'm gonna say something a bit like, actually, when I'm on stage, nothing happens like really. I mean,
He doesn't
more the
see
things,
anything.
The interesting things happen to them because I'm always behind. You know? So
Yeah.
I can
but also for you, it's
see
not
interesting things happening, but I'm not involved in them.
We need to change that. We need to get Ethan front and centre.
Yeah,
When we
yeah,
got
For one
people on
show.
stage.
Yeah, but also
That moment is pretty funny actually because like all the crowd just go like
yeah. You see what we see all the time.
Yeah, actually, yeah. That's where I answer. But like when I play and all the people, we like in a certain point of the gig, we let the people get on stage, and they of course get closer to my platform and to my drums. So every time they do it, they send it like, please give me a drumstick. Please, can I take this? Please, can I touch you? Always.
And they destroy your drums.
And I focus on playing because it's like the hardest song of the whole set.
Yeah, you go out of rhythm and everyone else goes out of rhythm.
Yeah, so every time I try to speak with them and try to communicate, but it's very hard, actually. It's like...
Can I have a drumstick?
Like freaking impossible.
Later, okay.
Yeah, exactly. I can do this. I can now. Later, okay.
I mean, I've seen you play,
only
you
one
are
hand.
like an octopus when you play, do you know what I mean? Like, your arms are everywhere, but there is only so much that you can do when you're up there. Are there actually things that you can do whilst you're drumming? Have you tried that? Like, can you drum and do something else at the same time?
You know, like, sometimes I try to talk while drumming.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. And
how does that go?
It's impossible. I can't do it. I'm not able to do it.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
And how about the rest of you? Like, your best moments on stage?
I will say when we have some technical problem.
What?
No. I mean that we have to improvise something to...
Solo.
No, it's not a solo, it's not a solo, of course.
When there's a technical problem, how to...
You were about to say
Oh, I have to do one again.
It's not a solo, it's a riff.
Exactly. No, I'm joking. Yeah, but I'm joking. Exactly. No, I love when we have to improvise something because it's like a challenge for me. I don't know to explain stuff like that. And also, maybe when we improvising something during the gigs in general, that is not routine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Totally.
Something special. Yeah.
Have you ever done that on stage and then you've been like, oh my god, that sounds good?
Yeah.
That's like become a song.
Yeah,
that has happened.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
What song have you released?
It depends.
It's new.
Okay. On that new album that's meant to be coming. Wait, can you remember when you did that, Thomas?
During the show in general.
But also like the solo in the live version, we were talking about that, and we used some parts in the longest. It's happened not for like the main part, but many.
Many parts. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Do you ever remember it afterwards? Because those things they're so in the moment, aren't they?
It's recorded, unfortunately. Thank you, technology.
Exactly.
Yeah,
no,
great.
but I don't know, because during the solo, I love to improvising a lot. I hate when it's like a schematic part that you have to remember exactly. So yeah, we'll say that.
Vic, lots of people are asking about your voice. Have you been doing too much karaoke again?
Yeah, too much partying.
Is that really it? Have you been going out and partying? Yeah. What have you been doing?
Clubs.
Yeah.
Another club.
Have you been going? Wait, I saw you in a techno club or something the other day. No, is that right?
Could be.
Probably. Could be not.
Guilty.
Do you like going to places that aren't the music you play?
No, I love techno, so yes.
Okay, so you do love going to. So when you go and play in Berlin, I mean, that must be just like the best for you, right?
The best and the worst, because then you really don't have the energy the next day.
I feel like if there's anyone who's not going to make it for a show, it's going to be you.
Don't say that, please.
Has that ever happened? Has that ever got close to happening?
But every time...
No!
Oh.
Come on, tell us, Danny, on it.
I was sick!
Liar!
One time!
Liar!
No, one time ages ago.
Bugiarda!
One time ages ago, but I was sick, not because of party. Bitch.
Okay, but it happened.
Okay, because every time I like go out and then we have like a shooting or something and I might fall asleep or my voice is gone or all these kind of things, then the piano really...
Only when you fall asleep.
Okay, only when I fall asleep. But then he's like, bam! He's like, no, this is not professional. You can't sleep on set, blah, blah, blah. So now you're putting me in a hard position, Jack.
Your version is that you fell asleep. What's your version?
No. That time that it happened, she was actually sick, so it was not her fault. But no, like we sometimes, but we don't argue, like actually. But sometimes we talk about this. And I say, like, if we have to wake up at 6, maybe it's not the best idea to go out.
You're right, though.
I think like most sensible frontman in rock and roll, by the way.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
The biggest grandpa in rock and roll.
Yeah, biggest grandpa. Yeah, but when you've been there and done it, you can only do it so many times, right? Yeah.
Fair enough.
Naturally. To be fair, though, like when you go to new places, do you like to go and see the cities and stuff like that?
When we have a chance.
Yeah.
when we have free
Do you get much time to do that? Not really.
There's an issue.
Only at night, that's why I go out.
Oh, okay, fine, yeah.
It's not my fault.
And the clubs are the only thing that are open.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But when we went in Japan, we had time to visit the something, and it was super cool. Yeah.
Yeah, Japan looked incredible.
Yeah.
What a place. What a place. How about more new songs after The Loneliest? Like how soon before people can get more new music? You're smirking, Vic. It's that feels like soon to
You're
me.
being nosy.
That's my job.
That's my job.
That's my
And our
literally
job is
employed.
to be mysterious. And not
True. So is The Loneliest, do you think, a good representation of the album?
Not the whole thing. Like I think it's a good representation of the idea behind the album, like doing something different and doing something that we've never done before. But of course, not the whole album is going to sound like this, because otherwise we're going to make you depressed.
Was everything done in LA? Was the whole album done in LA?
The majority,
Basically.
not
Then we ended up
everything.
recording some bits, like a
Yeah, no,
round
I did
stuff.
things in Japan.
Sure. And you redo
Italy.
things and
Yeah.
that kind of
Yeah.
thing. Was that LA trip after the Brit Awards?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. So you went there and you spent quite a long time there. And did it take a while? Did it take a moment for the ideas to really start flowing and for you guys to get an idea of what you wanted to do with the album?
Yeah. I like the first 2 weeks were just like throwing out music and see like what level of inspiration we are and like what mindset we are in, and then we shared all the ideas and we kind of found the direction, and then everything was smoother.
And are there points where there's maybe tension between you guys with ideas and things like that? Do you know what I mean? Because you're 4 people in this band, you're all going to have your ideas of how things should come together.
Yeah.
How do you go about sorting that out?
That's the hardest part.
Yeah, I was going to say that must be one of the hardest parts,
Yeah.
right?
But it's like, I think it's also what makes it interesting in being in a band, that there's some good conflict in a way, because it makes you like share opinions, and then the thing that comes out, it's not one individual's only idea, but it's a mix of the 4 of us. So that's makes it more original, I think.
Where does the tension usually happen? Who is it between, like with ideas in the studio and things like that?
All of us.
It's all of you, is it? Really?
different combinations.
Yeah. I think what we found out so far is that, and I think actually The Loniest is probably a good example of this, you all like to have your moments within this band.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure.
You're all brilliant musicians in your own right with your own specific parts. And so bringing that all out together, like we were just saying, is probably the most difficult thing for this band. Yeah. But arguably, when you get it right and it happens, you do banger after banger after banger after banger, because you are all so talented, right?
Thank you.
And is that how this album's turned out?
I hope so.
Yeah, we hope so. We tried.
So modest. So modest.
No, it's the best.
That's what we want. We want to know it's the best. Come on.
With the best music.
All right, we've got 5 minutes until the Loneliest video, the debut of it. We can't wait. I'm going to read out a few more questions from people, and then I reckon how we go, just before we go into it, is maybe you guys tell the people at home how you feel about it. Yeah? Okay. Tia, I like this question. Favourite stage outfit? Thomas?
Stage.
You start.
Okay, now I used to wear a lot the
Skirt.
the skirt.
Oh, yeah, nice.
That it's very cold.
Because it gets hot and it's breezy, right?
Exactly,
Yeah,
that's
keeps
the
you
point
cool.
now.
Okay.
3 balls.
How about you, Ethan?
What about me?
Yeah, your favourite stage outfit?
Well, I actually don't have a stage outfit.
I was going to say, you
because,
don't wear much on stage, do you?
Yeah, correct. I'm always shirtless.
Showing his big boobies.
because it's
muscle.
It's a way easier, like for me as a drummer, to play without nothing that stop me to my movements. So
To be fair, you're not the only shirtless one in the band.
I was about to say, I
Yeah.
also need movement.
Yeah,
freedom,
exactly.
you know?
Everyone needs freedom. And to be fair, you don't like to wear much either, Damiano.
I always end up naked.
That question, it felt like a really good question. Then just
But
no
then
one really wears any
we
clothes on
ruined
stage
it.
anyway.
Only Thomas.
Yeah, exactly.
Thomas is the one keeping the outfit jackets. I don't know how it
Yeah,
does.
yeah, it's a mission.
Every time we have a jacket,
Yeah.
I like try to keep it for like 3 songs, and like our stylist is under the stage and she's like looking like, keep it. And I'm like, when I take it off, it's
Was it Thomas that secured the Gucci collaboration?
yeah,
Is that it?
probably.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
he keeps it until the last minute.
He's our branding manager.
Bravo, Thomas.
Måneskin with 4 for an A, 3 for an E, and a 1 for an I. Hi. They would like to know how many songs will be on the brand new album.
Many.
Many.
You'll be very happy.
So,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
what about like between 10 and 12?
Okay.
More.
More?
More.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yes.
More than 12?
More.
15?
More. Stop. Many.
47.
Exactly.
47
How did you
songs?
know? Exactly 47.
So you got like a triple-sided album coming.
47 that was what we got like after the
47.
writing sessions.
Yeah.
We had like 50 songs, so
my
to
God,
build
that's
the
insane.
album was a nightmare.
Okay, we're about to get into the music video. We've got 2 minutes to go. Quickly from Hannah, how long did it take to do the music video in total? Did you shoot
3
it?
days.
3 days, yeah? Just like intense.
You 2 days, me 3 days.
Because you were underwater for a
Yeah.
while.
As together,
The pool day.
became the third.
So then you guys go partying and you do the work. Okay, lovely. All right, we have got not very long at all. I'm talking like a minute and a half. So before we throw to the video and people see it for the first ever time, is there anything that you'd like to tell the fans at home before they see the video?
Enjoy it.
Oh, very deep.
Damiano,
Such a power.
Damiano, we've got a minute and a half to fill here. I need a bit more than
Don't
enjoy
talk
it.
shit about it, please. Love it, enjoy it. Share it with your friends and moms.
Actually, we can say like something like
Go,
Yeah, go on,
quick.
Ethan,
Go. You only have 1 minute.
it's the more cinematic video clip we had done.
Yeah.
So enjoy for real, but it's like
Yeah,
cinema.
make popcorn.
It's like pure cinema. Is this going to be is it going to be like reviewed in Empire magazine? Like, do you know what I mean? Is this going to be a
Sure.
cultural moment where the seismic waves are felt worldwide for the brand new Måneskin video? Vic, do you want to add anything? Thomas, do you want to add anything?
I stay with
We
you.
suffered to film it in the rain, so we hope you like it.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, it's time to get wet then, is what we're saying.
Time to get
As
back.
always.
It's
I like
time to
that.
get wet,
I like that.
everybody, for the brand new Måneskin video. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Congratulations on everything. We can't wait to hear the record. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Måneskin in the studio right now. Let's go! Love it. Everyone at home, thank you so much for hanging out and listening to the interview. It is right about time to throw to the brand new single, the video of the brand new single from Måneskin, The Loneliest. The song is out now and you're about to see the video for the very first time. Here it is. Thank you so much for watching.